Hello students, today in this video I will show you why root 2 is a irrational number, right? So let's start. Your question is root 2 show root 2 is irrational. This type of sum I will show you here. First, assume root 2 is rational number. Okay, so rational number means what? It is P by Q form. So therefore you can write here root 2 equals to P by Q, comma, where P and Q both are integers and Q not equal to 0 and P comma Q are co-prime. See what I assume. Assume means at the beginning, from the beginning of the math, I am taking root 2 as a rational number. If my math is wrong, then it means what? The assumption that already I had taken here, that is actually wrong. So ultimately the question is correct, means root 2 is irrational number. So root 2 equals to what here? P by Q. P and Q both are integers, no doubt, but the entire math is where the entire key fact is co-prime. It is the key fact. First you recap. What is co-prime? The numbers which have only one is the common factor. The numbers where only one is the common factor. Suppose you are taking 4. So 4 equals to 4 represents how many factors? 1, 2, 4. Suppose you are taking here 8. How many factors of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. See, suppose if you are taking 4 by 8, 4 by representing what? 1, 2, 4, 3 common factor. So we can't take 4 by 8 this type of number. Which type of number we can take? Suppose 7. What is the factor of 7? 1 and 7. So you can see only 1 and this one are same. Rest of the other parts are not same. So which type of number we are going to take? 4 by 7. See, no common factor. If 4 by 8 here, so you have to simplify it. See, 1 by 2. You can take 1 by 2, no problem, but you can't take 4 by 8. you can't take this one, otherwise this type of value, right? Okay, now squaring both sides. We get, squaring both sides, we get root 2 whole square equals to p by q whole square, implies that root 2 square, what you know, that only 2, equals to p square by q square. So this way you can write here 2q square equals to p square. So p square equals to 2q square. Okay, so from this line what we can say, if you simplify it more, you can write p square is divisible by 2, or you can consider like this, 2 is the factor of p, factor of p square. P square is divisible by 2, or 2 is the factor of p square. See, most of the time we are writing factors like this, na? 6 equals to 1 into 2 into 3, like this. It means what? 2 is the factor of this, or you can write 2 into 3. So this part is your actually this part. So definitely 6 factor what? 2. So like this one is actually p square and this one q square. So you can say that this 2 is the factor of 6. So similarly this 2 is factor of p square. Okay. Now if p square equals to 2q square, then you can write 2 is also the factor of 2 is also the factor of p, right? You can write p equals to 2k. After this you can start from here. P equals to 2k, right here p equals to 2k. K is any constant term, no problem. Again squaring both sides. Again squaring both sides. So what we will see here, p square equals to 2k whole square equals to 4k square, no problem. But already you have which one? P square equals to 2q square. So you will take this value of p square from here. Value of p square what? 2q square, na? So right here 2q square equals to 4k square. So therefore q square equals to 2k square. Just simplifying 2 and 4 like this. So now you can say, therefore like previous one, q square is divisible by 2 2, or 2 is the common factor, or 2 is the common factor. Q is divisible by Q is divisible by 2, and 2 is the common factor of Q. Now I removing all the calculation part. This sum is actually common problem for everyone who are learning in class 9. Everyone's common problem. See the video very slowly. I hope definitely you will understand. See, what is the conclusion? 2 is the common factor of Q, and 2 is also the common factor of 2 is the factor of Q, and here 2 is also the factor of P. So P and Q both have common factor 2. Both have common factor 2, but P and Q are co-prime, means they don't have only one as a factor. Here 1 and here 2. In our assumption, I mentioned there P and Q are co-prime. Only 1 is the factor. But here, after calculation, what we learn? P and Q both have the common factor 2. Either this statement is correct or this statement is correct. Any of them. So in same math, different conclusion. Either 2 is the factor or 1 is the factor. In same math, different conclusion. Therefore, our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. Therefore, root 2 is not a rational number. Therefore, root 2 is irrational number. Not rational means irrational.